So what's most important to you with the next generation console? Is it the specifications? Is it the power? Is it what it can do? Or is it the games? I think the games are the more important part to me, honestly, and the power stuff is fun to talk about and speculate on, obviously, and we're going to hear stuff about that in the future. But Sony today officially confirmed something that I feel like will help lead them to a surefire victory next generation over Xbox and Nintendo and everything else that crops up. Simply put, they're really kind of nailing what it takes to be a console first developer and things like that. And I think even though some people were kind of ticked off about some of the announcements, that it makes a lot of sense that they do what they did. So this should be a fun video. What's up, everybody? Crapgamer here, Crapgamer Reviews, back with another video. Thank you so much for checking it out. I appreciate it. Please like, share, and subscribe. I would appreciate that as well. It means a lot to me personally, and it helps out the channel. Please like the video, share it out, like I said, and if you really want to support me, become a member, or at the very least hit the bell. So anyway, we've been hearing about rumors about Horizon Zero Dawn going to PC. A lot of PlayStation fans weren't happy about that, and now it's confirmed that it is with an interview with Herman Helst, the former Guerrilla Games leader and new boss of PlayStation Worldwide Studios. He says, yes, I can confirm that Horizon Zero Dawn is coming to PC this summer. There will be more information coming from Guerrilla, from the new studio directors pretty soon. It's big news, obviously, and some PlayStation fans aren't taking it too nicely. But think about this. This game released 3 years ago, and they're really just kind of using this to kind of get people involved in the PlayStation ecosystem. And even though the future this might change, they make it pretty clear that at least for the immediate future, things aren't changing all that much. He said, and I quote, "I think it's important that we stay open to new ideas of how to introduce more people to PlayStation and show people maybe what they've been missing out on. To maybe put a few minds at ease, releasing one first-party AAA title to PC doesn't necessarily mean that every game now will come to PC. In my mind, Horizon Zero Dawn was just a great fit in this particular instance. We don't have plans for day-and-date PC releases, and we remain 100% committed to dedicated hardware." Now, this is something that's very significant because it's opposite of what Microsoft does. Now, in my opinion, I personally don't care. I do think that it'd be hard-pressed to say that putting games on PC day and date doesn't hurt the Xbox sales itself, but again, they're somewhere in the 41 to 45 million sold, so it's hard to really argue that it hasn't hurt them. But with that being said, getting extra revenue is going to be very important going into next generation as times are changing. But with that also being said, you have to realize that if you are selling hardware, you have to give people a reason to buy that hardware, and I think Sony really still gets that. Even if they put a few games on PC years later, whatever, they're still giving you an incentive to buy that console and get that console experience, and I think that's super important. There's also games that I feel like make sense for going to PC. I don't know about the single-player stuff, but multiplayer stuff certainly. Whereas on Microsoft's side, I always felt like they possibly should have kept some stuff, particularly like maybe Gears of War and possibly Forza. I don't really think those games did particularly well on PC, but those would have been maybe good to keep on Xbox, where as Microsoft kind of goes things a little bit backwards and does PC exclusives that don't come to Xbox or aren't announced for Xbox. So it's going to be interesting to see where this all lays at the end of next generation. I'm not saying that we won't ever see PC releases day and date, but it does look like they obviously have sort of this idea that exclusives still matter and hardware sales sort of still matter. So I will link this article in the description. Let me know. This is a huge deal. Thanks for watching. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.